Hello, welcome back to Pray, Plan, Repeat. I am Chanel. Thank you so much for coming by. Now, I've been debating when I was going to upload. I wanted to upload on Wednesday, but that's not happening. You know, with everything going on around the world, in the United States, and people criticizing what the president says, you know, how you feel about the president, that's everyone's own opinion. I am keeping my personal opinion to myself because we don't want to start politics on this channel. But I wanted to show you guys. So in my planner here, let's go ahead and move that. Okay, in my planner here, I have I freaking planned, and I have a couple different things in here. I have the homebody planner, and I just have January through March. We're gonna go ahead and remove basically these 3 months and go ahead and add the next 3 months in here. I also have this planner. If you ever bought this planner, this is like the creative or YouTuber or whatever planner you want to call it. I have this planner in here as well. This is basically how I keep track of what to plan and what I have planned and what I didn't have and what I haven't planned, and try to reutilize that. So I'm trying to do that today. And I also have the extra months in here. As you can see, January through March. I'm going to add the next 3 months in here. I might keep March in here in both of them and just continue to add more and then take the other ones out. Haven't decided yet. So that is these two right here. If you guys are interested or want to know why I have washi tape here, it's hold on. So like I was saying, if you were curious why I have washi tape here, it's because I'm using my big camera today instead of going in with my cell phone and filming. And this is just where I know where my camera's supposed to stay at, and where I'm supposed to line up with the camera when I'm filming my beauty tutorial. So that's all this washi tape is for. But you know, it's actually kind of decorative in the video, so I kind of like that. So there's that. So I am going to move these two out the way, and I want to talk to you guys about these other two palettes. Palettes. Woo! These other two binder, happy planners or somewhat versions of happy planners that I have here. This cover here, I made this cover sometime last year, I believe, or the year before, and I am just going to utilize this cover. I'm gonna use this to make me a, I don't know yet, okay, y'all. We just doing I don't know. I need to figure out all this. So if I don't worry about this planner here on this video with you guys, I will figure it out sometime today. I have a lot of loose paper in here that I have, and I don't know if you guys saw the video I did where I have made planner pages with using regular, you know, paper used for school and stuff. I have some in this old planner from last year that I need to pull out because I don't really want to make me anymore. I want to use what I already have that's already existing. I did find some new paper that is a little thicker than this, but I'm trying to find an app or something where I can put lines on here. I know there is, I just don't know. I just don't know how to do it yet, so I need to figure that out because I did find a thicker paper that's a lot thicker than this, but it's not as thick as the planner or happy planner paper, but it will work perfect to fit in the planner. I just need to figure out how to put the lines on the paper. I also found this. So I have the big happy planner. You got the mini, you got the classic, and then I guess the big one. I don't remember, but I remember getting this stuff. It's this right here is Teachers Change the World One Child at a Time. Well, I found it was like this packet or something at some store. It was like $1.50, and I picked it up. I was like, I can utilize this for something else. Well, guess what? Seeing that I'm homeschooling kids now, I'm going to be using it for myself. So I have classroom events and volunteers, but I don't need the volunteer part. But I am going to utilize this to keep track that and I just write down the days. I guess maybe up here, the days of the week, or down here, and write down what my kids actually are able to complete in a day. I am going to utilize all this. Oh, it's on the back too. See? I just taken it out the package. I didn't really look. So I guess I can do one for each kid maybe. Yeah, I can, since it's gonna be in the book like that. Yes, I can use one for each kid, okay? So I'm gonna utilize those. I have quite a bit of those. Quite a bit of them, and I'm trying to skip through here. So I'm gonna put together a packet or a folder, a planner basically, for me to keep track of all my kids' schoolwork. So on the back of this one here, it just happens to be notes. On the back of that one, it just says notes. So I do have some note pages. I guess I can keep track of notes and, you know, to get back to the kids' teachers and let them know what's going on. So these are all note pages. So I'm happy I kept this when I found it. Honestly, I'm happy I bought it. It was like $1.50 for all of this. Everything I'm showing. It came with some stickers too. I cannot find the stickers right now, but I'm happy I got this. Teachers Gonna Teach. That's what it says right here on this folder. And that's that. So I only have this from this big Happy Planner, Happy Planners cover. And this is from, I guess, one of their memory keeping Happy Planners. This is Make These Happen. Make Things Happen. I think this came out like 2 or 3 years ago. So I originally used this as like a budget binder. You see my sticker still on here. So I'm going to create me a planner to do homeschool. So that is what I'm going to do. I know I did a lot of talking with you guys today. So I think I'm going to do that right now with this video, and then separate each planner per video, separate everything else in different videos, because it's going to be just a lot for me to go through right now. So I'm going to set this up because I need this set up. All my kids' teachers have contacted me. I just got off the phone with my youngest son's teacher, and I need to mentally get myself together for them to start their homeschool. So plus I have a meeting with my second son's teacher today, and then I have a meeting with my first son's teacher on Friday through an app on my iPad. So I need to get ready for all that. So I'm going to go ahead and get myself together and try to figure this out. So if you don't hear me talking anymore, you just see the video going, I am mentally trying to figure everything out. And I'm just getting myself together. And once I, get the planner together, I will show you guys what I have done. All right, so let me stop talking and let's get into this video. All right, right before I jump into this, if you're not subscribed, please go ahead and consider subscribing. If you're new to my channel, hi, once again, I'm Chanel. Make sure your bell's turned on. You can always get notified every time I have a new video. Now, I wanted to show you guys some things that I'm going to have to find some more for, because I can't find the Michaels where I just moved to. Some things for like the boys for science. I don't remember if I bought this or the boys got this for Christmas from one of my sisters, but they do have this Build Your Own Volcano. It's part of the STEM program here, as you guys can see. So I'm going to be using this as like a science activity that I'm probably going to do once a week, because I only have 2 of them until I can find me some more. Because like I said, I have not been able to find a Michaels anywhere close to me, and I'm not willing right now to drive an hour and a half. So I have this one. Then I also have this one as well. It's upside down. I'm so sorry. This is a Discovery one. This is a 3D motion sandscape system. It includes 10 rotating frames. So I'm gonna do this for the kids too. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys some of the things that I was incorporating into their homeschool, and these are just things that I already had. I didn't go purchase these items, I already had them, but I might need to buy something else now. Alright, I wanted to jump in really quick to show you guys what I'm using. So I don't really know what these things are called, but I bought them, I think from Dollar Tree probably a year or so ago. And I always thought I was going to use them, and I never used them. I believe they came, sorry guys, I'm like a little bit out of breath. I just had to search through boxes, okay? Because I still have yet to empty out all of the boxes since we moved. So I believe these came in a pack of 6 from Dollar Tree. And you can use them as like little tabs for like dividers. Well, I'm going to utilize these to separate this per kid. And I know this is mine, and I have all boys. If you did not know, I have all boys. But this is going to be my planner so that I'm utilizing for them. So I need to figure out a way how to get their names in here. So I bought this pack of cardstock from Michael's probably about a year ago. No, it wasn't a year ago. It was sometime last year I bought it, and this is 1 pound of cardstock. They're cut all in different sizes. I'm gonna kind of show you. We got some little squares that look like sticky note pads, but they're not sticky notes. They're a range of different colors, as you can see, and then you got some here that are in bigger cardstock type shapes. So I'm going to get a couple of colors. I'm going to write their names and put their names in here, and then I went ahead and grabbed my E6000 glue, and I'm going to add just, I know I probably shouldn't use this one, but I can't find any super glue, so I'm going to use this, put a little bit on here, and glue it on each one of these with their name on here. I'm actually not going to utilize the first page here. I'm using that for something else. So that is what I'm about to do. I just wanted to explain it to you guys really, really fast. Alright, you guys, it's back. I'm back. I'm gonna say it's back. I'm back. It's been a couple hours because I had to take some time and do a meeting with one of my kids' teachers. So I'm just gonna show, and then I just went ahead and finished this because I kind of forgot I was filming it. But yeah, so we're back. Okay, so I did use a piece of each one of these colors, and I gave the boys each their own color. So I did measure and cut this out as you guys saw. And then I put their names on each tab as you guys saw. Y'all, I'm so sorry. You guys have also seen me create the tabs and stick the tabs down. Now, the next part I'm going to show you guys is, I'm gonna kind of show you how I did it, but I did utilize, my paper pad. You can use any paper pad you have. I usually always pick mine up at Michael's, but you guys already know that story. I could not find a Michael's anywhere close near me. I'm gonna keep looking, and if I have to travel to one, we're gonna make that a family trip. After all this that's going on in the world right now calms and dies down, or I might have to order one off of Michael.com if they're still open. If not, I gotta order it from Amazon. So yeah, I just use this paper pad. Or if you want, you can also, if you have any single sheets of cardstock laying around, you can also use your cardstock or the pretty designing sheets like this that are sold separately, like at Joann's, Hobby Lobby, and Michael's. These two happen to have came out of my paper pad. I also end up using this ruler to help me measure and get the right dimensions and find the center of stuff. I end up using these two books. You guys already saw me use this one already. I end up using the colorful boxes, and I'm about to show you exactly what I used it for. And I did use a glue stick, but you can totally use any glue you want, or even like the tape runner glue. You could also use washi once you see what I've done with my paper. You can also use washi instead of doing the whole paper thing. And I use some scissors and of course my hole puncher. So with my colorful paper here, as I open it up, as you remember that very first sheet at the beginning of the pack of the thing I showed you guys, it wasn't that long ago. It was probably what a couple seconds ago or a couple minutes ago you guys saw that. Well, I completely redid it. So I used a full sheet of paper that looked like this. It was completely big. It was big like this one right here, and I just used parts of it. Well, I ended up cutting it down, using it throughout, but I used parts of it, and I covered up that part that said teacher, volunteer, event something. And I covered up the different lines here, and I just added the different things. So I hope you guys can see, and it's not too far away. There we go. I brought you in a little bit closer, okay? We're gonna go ahead and put this back there like that, okay? So as you can see, I put homeschool at the top. I have it Monday through Friday, 8 a.m., 9 a.m., Saturday and Sunday. So it just says rough time. Okay, a rough time. It might end up changing, but you know, wash and brush your teeth. Well, wash your face, brush your teeth, change your clothes. I just realized I spelled that wrong, y'all. Don't come for me. I'm going to use some whiteout and I'll fix it afterwards. I'm not going to do it right now. Eat breakfast and read a book. Then at 9:30 to 11, they're going to start on their schoolwork for about 2 hours. And then, so MN is morning, AN is afternoon. Then we're going to have like roughly around the time that they'll have lunch. So I know you guys know Lego Masters that comes on Wednesdays right after Masked Singer. Well, we've been doing a Lego challenge since they've been off of school. And we do one every single day. And I come up with something, and they're enjoying it. So and I usually, where's my Legos? So I don't have any gold bricks, but I got these yellow Legos here. So when I think, you know, one person won, I pull one out and I give them that yellow Lego. Then we have practice math. So between 2 and 5, they have basically 3 hours to either get back on the computer and play a game for school, or they get on the PlayStation. And then around 5:30 is usually when we eat dinner. All the time, every single night is usually when we eat dinner around this time. Then from 5:30 to 9, they have free time. They can either get back on the PlayStation, they can go in the room and go play. From 9 to 9:30, they read for 30 minutes. This is almost every single night. They just automatically will, when I say that it's reading time, they'll sit and they grab a book and they'll read. At 9:30, we're going to change it up during the week. Even though they're not at school, they are still having school during the week. Bedtime is 9:30. So that's how I created this. This is basically a schedule that may or may not change. You know, that's just what we got there on the first page. All right, so now you know how it started into these pages here. And this one here was his classroom checklist. Dang, well, you know what? I kind of changed it up because I didn't want this to jump right into that, okay? So, changed it up here. I didn't complete a lot of stuff because I just wanted to complete one to show you guys what it looked like. So you flip it over. I added some cardstock. So this one here, this cardstock came like this with this border and the flowers. It automatically came like that. And all I did was cut the other part of the border and the other flower off so it would fit neatly in here. Now on this page over here, I'm zooming you out again, okay? So on this page over here, it was just this page and I created this border using this paper. And I just put it along the border and I just used some straight up glue. So I probably would have to go back and re-glue it and stuff like that. And I just went and I used my Happy Planner hole puncher and re-punched it, but I glued it to the back of the sheet. Now this one here, I glued this paper to the back of one of these, which happens to be behind this one. So as you can see, here are my tabs. It's right here. It's already glued to it and everything. This one says Jaden. This one says Shane. And, oh, well, I got it right behind. But this one here says Jakai. If you flip this, if you flip to Jaden's, I went ahead and kind of wrote everything down because I'm going to keep track of everything as they go about the school week, which is Monday through Friday. So it has all the times here again. It has everything they're supposed to do and complete, and I'm going to mark it off as they complete it within that time. If it's not done within that time, well, you know, they don't get it. Basically, they don't get credit for it for that time. So there's Jaden's. And I liked how I did this like this because I can write little notes for myself, like his username and passwords to his online assignments. And then I can probably put a picture or take a picture of something he created and put this on here and just use my printer to print it out. I'll put it up here. And this is just for something for me to keep personally. And then on to Shane's. With his, I just used, because I wanted some lined paper for his too, I just used one of these note sheets here, the one with the stars, and I created another border using this paper and then using the other paper up here at the top. And I'm going to basically do the similar situation with his. And then with Jakai's, my youngest, if you didn't want to do all the fancy, you know, cardstock and stuff, you can totally just use some washi tape, go down the binding here and do something else, like do a different type of washi tape, cover that portion up or that portion up or the whole thing up. And so I left this one plain to show you guys you can basically use it any kind of way you want, or you can even use this baby right here and kind of do what I did with the very front of it. This one up here, which was up here. I used this sticker book and I used the little rectangles that are this size, and I used 3 of them to create this little border or box that homeschool is in. I just used 3 of these little stickers to create it. Alright you guys, so I'm gonna let you go. I already got this video long enough. I hope you guys enjoyed me showing you how I put together my homeschool planner or notebook. I'm not sure what I want to call it yet, but yeah, so I'm just happy I finally am sitting down and creating everything and figuring everything out. I had to go through some boxes to find some stuff because, yeah, we're not going to talk about my room right now. The floor is covered in stuff and I need to clean it up. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to go now because I need to figure out what is for dinner today because I forgot to take something out the freezer. So this might be a pantry night where we either have some pancakes or I guess I can pull out some waffles and some sausage. Or, you know, maybe peanut butter and jelly sandwich, call it a night because I forgot to pull something out. But yeah, so that's all I wanted to share with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll talk to you again later. Bye.